So I just watched Transformers 1, and I've got to say that this movie is fantastic. It is not at all what the trailers make it out to be, which is so annoying because if the trailers were like better depiction of the movie, this would have been way more popular. So the story is actually about the origins of Optimus Prime and Megatron, and it's told in this way that from the trailers you would expect it to be more childish and like comedic one-liners and bits, but it's actually way more heart and character driven than you would expect. And it's such an interesting little tale that really doesn't make sense. The movie versus the marketing team, they did not want they clearly didn't communicate with each other because this is insane. The trailers took all like these very like one-off jokes in the movie and made it seem like that's what the whole movie is. Like sure, it has its one-off jokes, but it's way more serious and kind of dark. Like this is more adult than the Michael Bay ones. Like the Michael Bay ones may have been PG-13, but this felt more PG-13 than those PG-13 movies. It's kind of crazy, but like really just heart-wrenching story. It's a great story, and animation is the way to go with Transformers. That is what we have found out here today. So I'm giving this a certified hand grenade. The cinematics were, my goodness, the animation was so pretty. The design of it all was so pretty. Hand grenade score. The music was so good. Everything was so good. Hand grenade. The director does a fantastic job directing this movie, setting up the shots, making sure that everything is smooth sailing. Oh my gosh, I'm just going to keep singing its praises because this is a great movie. It is a fantastic piece of animation. Hand grenade score for the directing. Now, the voice cast is one that I actually wasn't super certain of when I first saw it because, like, I like these actors. They're big-name stars, but, like, you don't always just cast big-name stars for their roles. And I just gotta say that they all did insanely well. Chris Hemsworth was great. Brian Tyree Henry was amazing. Scarlett Johansson, like, I recognized her voice the whole movie, and I just, like, who is this who I think it is? And, like, finally the credits rolled, and I'm like, oh, yes, it is her. Lawrence Fishburne is in this. Fantastic. Just, like, the whole voice cast. Steve Buscemi, like, Keegan-Michael Key is always a phenomenal voice actor. This whole voice cast brought their A-games. And also, like, looking back on it now, my goodness, how many Marvel actors are in this movie. Jesus. It's something that I just realized now, relisting them all. I'm like, damn, he's been in a Marvel movie, he's been in a Marvel movie, she's been in a Marvel movie. And, like, most of them have been headliners for a Marvel movie. But besides the point, that was a really off-topic tangent. This movie absolutely slaps. It surpassed even my wildest expectations. I was not expecting it to be so character-driven and story-focused. I thought it was going to be like baseless humor. And then all of a sudden, there's one of the main jokes of the movie is how Bumblebee, or B in this feature, kept trying to call himself Badassatron. I wish I was kidding. Like, that is so random, but it's so funny. And I'm like, you can get away with that in PG nowadays? Like, people, the reason this movie isn't being rioted over is because I don't know why, but, like, that was hilarious. I didn't expect that. This movie is a certified hand grenade, as I may have accidentally said it earlier. This is a fantastic feature that I cannot recommend enough. If you are a fan of Transformers, go see this. If you're a fan of good animation, go see this even more so. If you're just, like, a fan of some interesting storytelling, go see this. This is really character-driven, which is not what I expected from a Transformers movie. But yeah, that's all I really have to say. If you enjoyed, leave a like. Comment down below your thoughts on Transformers 1 if you've seen it or not, or if you're planning on seeing it now. And subscribe if you haven't already. And other than that, I will leave you guys to it.